Welcome everybody back to another episode of Manor Lords. In this episode we are being pressed by a pesky medley squad of raiders. We will also finally be pushing against and building upon our second nation to build up our massive army empire with iron ore and continue to build our livestock in cows. All that and more coming right up. Finally, we're going to be able to expand upon our nation. As you can tell, we are being pushed on by raiders who are coming up from the north here. I did not know. I totally thought they would have been able to come down this hillside here and push over the road here, which now makes me know that we have to build a bridge because we cannot get over it. This river is deep enough that they would not have to, or be able to pass, I should say. They have to come all the way around and follow this road to where they will be led into a death trap right here waiting for the army at hand. But what have we done? We've expanded upon the city, as you can tell. Basically, all this area, if you remember a few episodes, I outlined the amount of oats that are in the area. So we've already labeled that. We have one farmer that is working on that with the ox, and he'll be able to get this all ready to rock and roll. So when November comes around, we can just throw, or is it September technically, right? We can just throw the seeds over and be done with it. We also pushed the farming out this way. There's a lot, this whole region right here is rye rich, so we'll be able to get a lot of bread up and coming, feed the city, and then furthermore, I had no clue that you could build walls around a city. In terms of, I thought, for some reason, I didn't think you could build inside the walls, which turns out I don't think you can. However, if you build everything beforehand and then build the walls around it, you can do that. The game actually allows that. I didn't know that, so I'm actually pretty excited. I want to make this like a little medieval area over here and make it kind of look really cool, and I don't know, just kind of a little historical piece. I've seen a few videos where people have done that. I'm not gonna lie, Norse did one. It was freaking beautiful the way he did it, and it's just inspired me to want to try and come up with some kind of look of medieval times in this area. I think it'll be really fun to do and build it out. So looking forward to do that, but we'll be able to deal with these raiders no problem. The big thing I want to do is I actually want to start finally building upon this town over here. I think it's critical of us. Before we do, though, do we have access to any more mercenaries? We do not. Still don't. It's critical that we need to do this because it's only a matter of time before we're going to be pressed on again by the enemy. Whether it's, well, it's going to be AI. It's great having on-screen or on-map AIs like this, but they don't do anything. This is more of a wasted spot. So I kind of regret adding them. They build up and they do the bare minimum, but they never expand, they never upgrade. They upgraded their church, but it's always just very bare minimum. I would love to see the AI get to a point where they build massive cities, walled manors, to where you have to go in there and you're working against a strong defense, but they just do the very bare minimum and they never actually expand upon it. So it is a shame. I was hoping that was going to be fixed by now, since I last played with on-map AIs. Unfortunately, it hasn't. So let's hope that the developers get working on that in the near future. But anyways, enough jibba jabba. Let's go ahead and figure out. I think right here is going to be the most beneficial for the town. It's a stone throws away from the iron surface, and then also a stone throws away from this shoal of fish, which is going to be critical. And then we have the mushrooms that'll grow. So we have 1.5 thousand in the treasury. I think that's more than enough. Let's go ahead and go to construction. Go to the settlers camp, figure out where we want to grow. We're going to have to just do the very basic here of 250. I don't think we can afford the 500 comfortably. We do it, I think if we just do it right around here, this will be pretty good. 250, 500, 750, but it just gives you a lot of supplies. We don't need that. What we do need to do, though, is act fast, because the rain will be coming. Let's go ahead and get this stuff all out of the way. Granary and storehouse. Immediately. There's the rain. Look at that. Just as I planted it. It knew I was coming with food and everything, so that was quick. Where are these raiders really quick so I can keep an eye on them? There they are, working their way along the cliff face here. We will have battle soon. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. We're gonna lose stocks here, which is a crying shame. 1920. The bread is what's most important. We got to make sure that we and upkeep that, but if the granary is built first, we might luck out here. Nope. Docks were damaged by the weather. That took us down. That took 9 away. And it took away 7 of the lumber there. Granary, double up on that, please. Get that rest of that bread in ASAP. Just like with anything, you have the basics of construction. We'll be able to get our lumber camp up. Oh, are they already here? Hello. Oh yeah, look at that. There we are. Dun 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 dun. Go ahead and fire at will, everybody. You guys push forward. Press claim. Where are you guys coming from? Across the bridge. Advance around. This you can run for, actually. This is going to be quick. I'm pretty sure... Oh, is it only 3? Maybe it was only 3. I could have swore I saw 4. Now they're going to take shots directly to the back. This is going to be disgusting. Ugh. Oh, man. Good night. Oh, Jesus. The panic that would have ensued. Although we wouldn't be shooting into our guys like that. We would be taking mass casualties from our infantry if we did this. Alright. Good bloody work, everybody. Get you guys squared away again. For the retinue, good work. Good attempt. You, just too slow to get in. Anyways, back over here. The important part. Let's go ahead and get the storehouse in here as well. And then last but not least, we do need a lumber mill. Just basic lumber mill, nothing crazy. We can get this started and squared away. I think we will be golden. Alright, we have the basics worked out. So we have our logging camp set up, ready to rock and roll. We have all the basic items off and into the storehouse and granary. And then we have our fisherman's hut built and ready to actually start getting some fish in here. So we have 0 months of food. We have 2 loaves of bread. A whopping 2 loaves. So let's go ahead and get everybody out that can afford to be out. 2, 4, 6, 8 families. Go ahead and build that. That'll be good enough. Get everybody out of the tent. Boost the happiness. Start getting some people to move in. Preferably as well would be nice. And then shoal of fish, you guys should be fishing by now. Yes, you're gathering. Sweet. A family is hungry. I know. I know. We are slowly working on food right now. I promise you. I very much promise you. The overall goal is to beeline it to the iron. Oh, we also have mushrooms. That's right. We can be gathering that. Be able to gather both. So we'll beeline it to the iron to start pulling that out. And we will probably start trading it immediately as well. Just the ore at least. And then beeline it towards some basic arms. I think spears are probably going to be the easiest. Well, no, we actually could probably do swords and shields. I reckon that if not this year, certainly by next year, we will be invaded or pressed upon. 100%. I'm almost certain. Back at the main base, though, we have an abundance of, it looks like, rough stone. So we need to be able to start pushing that out. Stonemasons, you guys are full over here. We built another stonemason station just so they can probably start helping. Because it seems like we've slowed down on everything. So we probably just need to work on that. We also could probably use another quarry, get about another 2 fitted in here. But we have the bodies, or at least a body that we can spare to go into there. And then we built the charcoal kiln because we need to start thinking about getting more fuel. Definitely more fuel. Everything looks okay in our gardens. Everything's kind of just going splendidly. Pretty soon we are going to start expanding upon, and I'll be focusing on this. It'll take a lot of time, and I really want to make sure that I'm paying attention and having a good time with this. So we'll certainly do that. Hopefully that's within this episode. Alright, most of the houses are finished in Rubam is what it's called, it looks like. So we have the expansion plot here. Yeah, so that's everybody out of the tents completed. We have another hitching post that is completed, so we can finally get a second ox on the way. The next thing we need to focus on is fuel. Food is actually going up. 3 months worth of fuel. That is actually pretty dang good. That went up quicker than I anticipated, so we are taken care of there. Now we can start getting our woodcutter's lodge up and running, so we can get some firewood going for the fine folk of Rubam. And then that'll be pretty much completed. Once that's done, we'll construct the mushroom hut over here, and I think we'll be pretty much golden. We lucked out with the rich fish here. That saved us. While I'm in this view, though, let's go ahead and see if this is at all a... I feel like I already looked at this, and I'm not surprised. Usually when it's rich in ore, you're not going to get a whole lot. So it's rich in rye on the lower... Well, I guess this is a nice string of rye right here. We should probably actually outline this, because I don't want to build over here if this is good for rye. This will be our farming area, and so... pretty much construct everything out this way. I don't know that we're going to need oats just yet, but the rye will keep us alive. All right, small settlement reached in Rubam. Hell yes. Now, naturally, of course, I probably want to sit here and say it's going to be the Smiths of Passau. Decreased livestock efficiency, handyman bonus, weapon export value, excuse me. And then blacksmith efficiency. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to still go for this. Or we do the armorers. Improved armorers, improved mine integrity is always nice. Mining import discounts, and, well, we're not going to import anything, are we? But it's increased retinue cost. I think we might actually go with the Smiths of Passau. Yeah, we might actually, let's go ahead and just unlock this right away. We'll go with Smiths of Passau, and we are starting to now generate the ability to have people start moving in, so that is good. Meanwhile, in Inderschlau, we have charcoal kilns working away. Good. That'll solve our fuel problems super quick. Very quickly, actually. We have 4 residents still, and it still seems like we're losing money. I feel like we're not generating as much cash. Correct me if I'm wrong. What are we could still be doing... We need a lot of rubble stone. We're not making any lime kiln. We're not doing that. So the stone should all be going over there. I think we just need to go ahead and focus down on another quarry. We do something like that. And then... Will we have room for another? We will. We'll just have room for another. Perfect. Might as well just build it now. We won't actually stock it or have anyone working it yet. But we can also start expanding upon all the burgage plots down here. Making sure that people can live in these. Keep bringing them in. We have the food to be able to do so. And then we have the piggies, right? We're still doing all the piggy stuff. Where's our granary? Yes. Alright, good. Plenty of animal feed, lots of pork sausages. The next thing we need to focus on in here, I think, is going to be like apple cider or anything like that. We could do some orchards. Ooh, that'd be fun, actually. If we did the orchards like out this way, that would actually look pretty... I think that'd look really beautiful. I'm going to go with it. We'll do the road, something like this, and then anything north of here, we can just build a whole bunch of burgage plots that'll house apple orchards and all manner of stuff. Oh, that's right! I completely forgot that now we can do seasonal assignments, so... This is critical. Oh my goodness, I've been playing with this. I need to... Down here, right? We can still do that? Do we have any in the forester set? No, because I took them out. But we need to start focusing on being able to do that. Turning in seasonal assignments so they can automatically do that. Totally forgot. That was an ability here. Also, someone commented on the last video that you have always been able to adjust the size of this work area. I had no idea. I was completely under the impression that this was like new this patch. Never knew that this was just something that was always in the base game. So the whole time, I've been having roughly a area of planting, maybe this size right here, and I've been manually telling him when I could have easily just all these months, could have just rotated and changed the size of the radius. I feel like a schlemiel. All right, good. There we go. One more in there. Let's go ahead and get one more miner. I think we can afford that. We need to start boosting our income, everybody. We have almost enough influence to start claiming to other areas, which will be critical. I think if we have the general, we can actually probably build a church by now, right? We have the stone. Yes, we have everything. Ooh. Not enough goods. We have all the goods, I thought. 5 timber. Oh, 20 plank. We don't have the planks, but we have the stone, right? Yes. Okay. That actually works out. Let's go ahead and take care of those planks really quick. As soon as we can get a church, that's going to boost our overall approval, which is at currently 25%, because we are missing goods. Yes, that's my fault right there, actually. Housing. Where is the market? Just a general market for everybody. Here you go, happy civilians. Rejoice. And we can relocate you over here. There we go. Now someone in the granary is going to be able to get them, as well as the storehouse. Start getting them the general goods that they want. They have access to the water. Now that should boost up. That was my fault. That was my fault. And our forager hut is also up, which is brilliant. Go ahead and start foraging for mushrooms as well. We should... Fuel is at 11 months. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's go ahead and slow down there now, buddy. We do not need 11 months worth of wood. We are okay. Help build the rest of this, and let's get that saw pit up so we can get the church up and absolutely demolish the approval rating to plus 60. Advanced planks, we don't need any more than currently 45 planks. 45 planks should be enough. And did we get our second? We did. So we can also start upgrading the stables, getting those. We have 30 regional wealth. What else could we do right now? We are going to need a marketplace. There we go. Approval rating is now at 39, 42. It's boosting. People are actually starting to get what they need. Good thing I picked up on that. And now we have 5 planks. We should have our planks sorted out soon. We'll start building that church. There it is. 10 planks. Perfect. We have the church that is finally being built now and constructed. My goodness. I should ask you guys something. You should comment down below. Do you guys prefer the shorter videos of 20 to 25-ish, 26 minutes? Or would you guys prefer that I do videos that are more so like 40 to 60 minutes long? I've been meaning to ask you guys that. I always feel like the 20 to 30 minute mark area is like perfect for people that are maybe at work and need to just watch a quick video to escape, or just don't have a lot of time in their hands and they want to watch a quick 20-30 minute video. They can do so. They don't have the time to be able to watch an hour. But if you guys prefer the longer, more in-depth videos of me playing this, please comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I'd be more than happy to oblige. But there we go. Church completed. Everyone, that should just absolutely skyrocket. There we go. Approval going right up. Are we 2? And 2? Oh my gosh, we've already got everybody that's moved in. All right, it's time to increase these burgage plots again. That happened quicker than I had anticipated, so. We don't want anything inside this road, right? Yeah, so if we do anything over here, this should cover us. Something along the lines of this and this. Rotate out. There we go. We don't have any logs to accommodate that, though, do we? No, we don't. We need more timber. We can sneak in a burgage plot right there, though. At least start getting more people. We need a lot of people quickly. And then also, we need to start trading. So, in the bargainers market, let's go ahead and get a trading post set up. We can have you right here. Will probably be fine, actually. If we just do it somewhere right around here. Not enough goods, though. We still need that timber. Alright, burgage plot completed. Let's go ahead and build up on that. Advance upon it. How are we doing over here in terms of everything? 5 months worth of food. 9 months worth of fuel. And we're in September. Oh, hello. September 7th. So it is time to harvest, right? Yes, it is. Thank you, sir. We don't need any more of that. Neither do we need any more of that. Let's go ahead and get as many people as we can in the farm. That actually leaves perfect amounts. And we should also probably think about expanding upon our farmhouses and getting some up and over here. These are going to be our orchards, so we probably want the farmhouse probably right along here. Perfect! There we go. That is working perfectly. Let's go ahead and bring upon more. We have... Oh, you know what? I forgot. You're supposed to, for everybody, assign some livestock here, and they transport just a load of stuff at a time, so it's not just sitting out there in the field. Everyone's picking it up pretty quickly, though, so I don't think I'm going to need that. I think they did a good job. All right. Sweet, that is the fields done. We have more oats on the way. We have... I'm surprised the cows haven't... much like the sheep, they reproduce pretty quickly, but we haven't had anything from these cows. I'm a little shocked by that. And there's also a breach in the fence here, ladies and gentlemen. I could escape at any moment. Alright, farming grounds are done. Taken care of, ready to rock. We have the quarries that are up and running. We have burgage plots that are... I think everything is just going splendidly. Now, next I'm going to go ahead and request that burgage plots. We're just going to get these mapped out immediately. If we did something like this, brought these in just like that, turned them around and shrunk them down, and these could be our... Actually, we did something like that. That's probably best. These could be the orchards for the cider. Actually, all these quarries have now we've really boosted. We have 241 dress stone and 130 rubble stone now. So, and we are starting to increase. So regional wealth is now boosting again. We're doing all right. How are we doing over in Rubom? I think it's going as good as it can, honestly. We have one person that already moved in pretty quickly. We have our church up. Everything is going beautifully. Well, it's good to see that everything is coming together nicely, finally. We did not get attacked this year as of yet. We still have 2 more months left. However, I just don't anticipate that happening. I think it's going to be next year. It's been about 2 years since we took this land now, so it should be about that time where the enemy's going to come over and start pressing claim. We'll see. But for future episode, this is definitely going to now kickstart. We're going to get the expansion of the iron ore, start mining, and getting this land to start producing mass amounts of money so that we can build up armies and start pressing claim to everything else. So that's going to do it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Please comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought. Likewise, smash the like button so we can get this out to so many more people so they can see it. And lastly, thank you so much to everybody for the support. We are almost at 7,000 subscribers. Can't thank you enough. If you want to continue on this journey, please consider subscribing. Until the next video, take it easy, okay?